Coach Laura Busby, the brand new coach of the women's soccer team here at the Air Force Academy. Welcome, and thank you for joining us today. Can you, first off, for the Air Force fans, tell us where you came from? What is Laura Busby about?
Yeah, thanks for having me. I am originally from Pottstown, Pennsylvania. I played as a forward at West Virginia University. I was actually an All-American there. I've coached at a couple different Division I schools and also at UCCS in 2017, where we went to the Final Four. So I had a great run, lived in Colorado Springs for about 4 years total before moving back here now. And so I'm glad to be back, excited to be running this program.
Obviously accomplished soccer players yourself. Why soccer? What is it about soccer that you like?
Oh man, I'm a soccer junkie, so I don't even know how to answer that question because I just love it. In my spare time, I'm watching soccer on TV, so I just love the game. I think you have to have played it at some level to really appreciate it. I think fans that are not soccer people are like, wait, a 0-0 game was exciting? But I get it. I just love the nuances of the game. And for me, it's about growth every day. It's just learning another aspect of the game, another way to be better. And for me, it's like a chess match at this point in my career. And it's so fun to figure out the pieces of the puzzle.
Yeah, for sure. Tell us a little bit about, you come here from LSU. I would be curious, why did you want this job? Why did you want to be the head coach at the Air Force Academy?
Yeah, I told them on my interview this was my dream job. I, of course, lived in Colorado Springs before, so I already knew that I would love living here. For me, this place just sells itself. If you come here, the campus is beautiful. The academy, the mission, the service aspect of it, it all just fit me. We develop leaders of character here, and that's something that I'm really passionate about as a coach, being a female myself and getting to mentor young women. I think here it fits. I get to do that on a daily basis and feel like what I'm passionate about also aligns with the institution that I'm a part of.
You're in the middle of your spring season right now, kind of getting to know your players. Are you happy with what you see so far from your players on the field?
Yeah, I love it. I pinch myself every day driving in because we just have the most coachable players that I've ever experienced in my coaching career. I give them a little bit of information and they fix it the first time. And so that's fun. They're just dialed in. It feels like they're really bought into our new coaching staff and the new direction. And that's fun for us. And so, yeah, it just feels like we get better every single day that we're out there.
Yeah. Since you mentioned new direction, I'm just curious, what direction is that? How familiar were you with the direction before? Does it even matter?
Yeah, I've given them, I actually sat down and did a whole presentation with them on our identity as a team moving forward and our playing style. And for me, I think, fitness is at the forefront of that. We're at a place where they have to be fit anyhow. So why not be the fittest team in the Mountain West? That will allow us to be organized defensively, counterattack quickly, and hopefully a team that scores lots of goals. And so I know that wasn't always the case. And so I think we've been working on a daily basis to create those opportunities and encourage players to be more creative in the final third.
Mountain West women's soccer, your impression of the conference?
Yeah, I think the conference is strong, but I also think it's a conference that we can win. That's what I came here to do, and so I'm excited to kind of go through a full year and get to experience them for myself. And I think only then will I get the full scope of what the conference brings. But for now, I'm excited to kind of take each game and learn about each team individually. I think there's a mixed bag in terms of teams that are direct and teams that try to play, which will create a challenge for us and one that we're excited for.
Yeah, most definitely. How much do you know, having come from the civilian world, LSU, playing at West Virginia, coaching at UCCS, now you're at a military academy. How different is it for you as a coach here?
Yeah, well, I've definitely had to learn a lot of acronyms since I've gotten here, so that's been challenging, but it's fun. I tell people that I feel like I'm back in middle school. I'm like learning something new every day, and you get to some points in your career where you feel like, you might feel complacent, and here I feel like now I'm growing every single day. I'm learning about the military side of it and what our cadets go through. I sent our assistant coach up the hill for a day as a freshman, and she just said said she was completely and utterly exhausted when she came back from it. So, I think I just have a lot of respect and appreciation for what they go through here. And, just the fact that they can develop as leaders coming out of this place, I think it makes it a really special place to be.
I think that's what you'll find as far as when graduates of this institution either come back or the people, a lot of the fans are graduates of this institution. Do you have a sense for the greater good that comes from the people? I mean, it's not just about soccer. It's not just about the classroom. It's not just about the military. It's basically all three.
Yeah, we had a banquet not too long ago where I got to meet a bunch of our alums, and I think for me that kind of connected the dots. And the theme of that banquet was legacy. So it was really cool to see our outgoing seniors and what they've meant to this program. And then also, the alums come back and support the program, and they're all really excited to welcome our new staff and just to continue that legacy on. I think there's some amazing women that have come through here that are doing some incredible things.
Final question I have for you, because you're in the middle of the spring season, you kind of maybe got even a little bit rushed into that, kind of landed and here we go. What do you want to accomplish between now and before you get to start in the fall?
Yeah, well, we only have one set of games left this weekend up at CU. We've got DU, CU, and UNC. So I think that'll be a great test for us this spring, just getting to test ourselves against some strong opponents and kind of finish what we started. Like I said, we've grown every single day here. It's been a process. I've encouraged them to stay committed to the process and get better every day. And so I'm excited about this weekend. I think, it's a unique challenge here at the Academy to choose captains and leadership. So that's right around the corner for us. And outside of that, I think it's just preparing. The summer looks a lot different here than it does at other universities. So, preparing them and also our incoming freshmen, welcoming them for basic training this summer. But I think once we get back here in preseason, it's just bringing the team together because those freshmen are going to be about a third of our team this year. So it's a big class, and bringing the team together before our first game next fall is going to be a tough task, but one that we're excited about.
And I'm sure you'll be calling on, I lied, one more question. You'll be calling on these new captains as yet to be named. So, but let me ask you, were you a captain yourself at West Virginia?
I was a captain.
Okay.
Yeah.
What in your mind makes a good soccer captain?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of different leaders. There's some that lead by example and some that lead with their voice. And so I think we've got a great senior class that all lead in their own ways. Some of them off the field more than on. And I think it's important that all of them play a really key role leadership-wise, regardless of whether they're captains or not.
Perfect. That's all I need. Coach Busby, thanks for taking the time, and good luck the rest of the spring season.
Thank you.